Hey guys, and welcome back. I know we've had a lot of autocross content lately, and we're gonna try to spitfire the next few videos of the remaining time of the season. We are now about halfway through, a little past the halfway mark. I have successfully won, I think, 5 of the 6 events. I finished third at the last one. I mentioned it for a while, the competition was getting close and it was getting tight, and I would have my work cut out for me. So now we're headed to Rockingham, which is one of my most favorite courses that we use. It's one of the most fun ones, the most opportunity we have to set up very interesting and different courses. However, I'm recording this in the future, and the competition, I've been saying it for a long time, is getting closer and closer, and I'm gonna have my work cut out for me. Either way, I really enjoyed this event. It was such a fun course to drive, and I hope we have more courses like this one. Let's jump to it. All right, so I just walked the course. Looks like a really fun course. There's a bunch of different elements that you usually don't see, like an offset slalom thing and turnarounds and high-speed corners. So that means I'll probably have to change into third gear at least twice. I try to pick my points of where I want to go back down to second. I might have to go into third gear 3 times towards the end. We'll see on the first run, but from what I could tell and the gearing on the Golf R, I might be doing some shifting. Usually in an autocross, you get into second, you stay in second, but that will make a difference. Ben, who won at the last one, or well, second in day 2, looks like he got some new tires, so he's taking it a lot more seriously. So it's gonna be definitely a 3-way fight. All 3 of us are here, and their horsepower advantage might help them out. I don't know if there's gonna be much of an all-wheel drive advantage, so we'll see what happens, I guess. Carry a lot more speed at the end there. I slowed down too much.
That last section is very fast.
That's a fun course. I like it.
Yeah.
I was afraid I'd have to go into third on that back section coming into the first banking.
Yeah.
But I didn't have to. I was able to ride out second.
Nice. Okay.
So I went into third coming out. I figured I would. Not a bad start. All right, here we go. Run 2. Right now we have a pretty strong start. I mean, I'm in first place, but doesn't mean anything after the first run. We'll see how it progresses. I definitely know that I could push a little bit harder, so there's definitely time left on the table.
When you're ready.
An improvement, and I screwed up in one section, so that's a plus. Overdid it a little bit on that back section. tank slapper didn't help me any. Well, we just lost first place. Let's see what we can do. All right, so Matt managed to beat my raw time, but he hit 2 cones, which means the time is there. If he cleans it up, I'm in trouble, but I also had pretty sloppy run. Ben didn't have that great of a run. He's right in front of me and Matt's right behind me, so all 3 of us are running back to back.
When you're ready. Again, a 52.0? I thought that was better. That's not good. If he cleans this shit up, I'm in trouble. The last bit there, I gotta just stay in it. That's it. I'm in second. Damn it. Alright, just like that, I got demoted to 3rd place. So I need a 51.0 or something. I don't know if she's got any more in her, honestly. Or maybe me, whichever. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to push it into that hairpin thing there. And go to hit slalom a little quicker. And then the finishing line a little quicker, and hopefully that's enough. So Jake from the future here. You might notice there is some vacant space in the garage here. That will be in a future video. I'll do an update, but back to the racing action. I didn't necessarily celebrate, but I was relieved that I wasn't so far behind, and I lost that one by 0.040. And that was pretty much all in that bog on the launch. And that sucks, but such is the game of racing. You know, one small mistake can cost you a win. It's not necessarily the world's most terrible situation. I'm still well in the lead in the championship. So a loss here is not ideal, but a dumb way to lose. Either way, thank you for bearing with me on all this content of just autocross lately, and it's kind of behind. I've been very busy, hence why I mentioned there's a blank spot behind me. I'll probably do the next video of some fleet updates. I could probably time for that. Maybe some 2026 plans. And one of them probably being upgrading the clutch on that thing, because I'm afraid to launch it really hard. It's on the stock clutch and they are not the strongest. So I try to kind of roll off the line, and sometimes what happens is it will bog, and that's what's happened here and kind of what's been plaguing me throughout the season because I suck to drive the car home. So we'll definitely have to dive into upgrades on that thing for next year. I'll probably end up jumping classes because the moment I start upgrading it, it's gonna bump me out of street class. We'll see. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for bearing with me on the constant autocross content, and I'm gonna work to get you guys some other stuff. I have other projects there that I've been working on in the background, so hopefully soon enough I could release videos on that. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.